common foundation problems, and how to avoid them. The foundation is the most critical element of any structure, literally the base upon which everything else stands. When foundation issues arise, they can lead to serious structural damage, costly repairs, and even safety hazards. Whether it's a residential home or a high-rise building, understanding common foundation problems and how to avoid them is essential for every engineer, architect, and property owner. Why foundation problems matter. Foundation problems don't just impact the ground, they ripple up through the entire structure. Cracks in walls, uneven floors, jammed doors and windows, or even visible gaps in building elements are all signs that something below the surface isn't right. Ignoring these issues can compromise the safety of the structure and reduce its lifespan. Early detection and prevention are key. Poor soil conditions. One of the primary causes of foundation issues is unsuitable or unstable soil. Clay soils, for example, expand when wet and shrink when dry, causing movement beneath the structure. Sandy soils might erode or wash away during heavy rains. Loose or poorly compacted fill can settle over time. How to avoid it. Conduct a comprehensive geotechnical survey before design. Choose a foundation system appropriate for the soil type, such as deep foundations in expansive or soft soils. Stabilize weak soils with techniques like soil replacement, compaction, or the use of geotextiles. Inadequate site drainage. Water is the enemy of foundation stability. If water collects around a building's base, it can lead to erosion, hydrostatic pressure, and soil swelling or shrinkage, all of which strain the foundation. How to avoid it. Design effective surface drainage systems, including gutters, downspouts, and sloped grading. Use French drains or perimeter drains to redirect subsurface water. Avoid planting trees too close to the structure. Roots can absorb water unevenly, causing soil movement. Improper foundation design. Using a one-size-fits-all approach to foundation design often leads to problems. The design must match the load requirements, soil behavior, water conditions, and site-specific constraints. How to avoid it. Always base foundation design on soil test results and detailed load calculations. Ensure that the chosen foundation type, shallow or deep, aligns with expected settlement and stability needs. Don't cut corners on structural detailing. Proper reinforcement and joint design are essential. Construction errors. Even the best design can fail if not executed correctly on site. Common construction mistakes include inadequate compaction, poor concrete mix ratios, improper curing, and incorrect placement of reinforcement. How to avoid it. Supervise construction with qualified professionals who follow engineering standards and codes. Conduct on-site quality checks. Verify soil compaction, concrete strength, and alignment before proceeding to the next stage. Train workers in best construction practices to reduce human error. Settlement and differential settlement. While some settlement is expected in any building, uneven settlement, where one part of the structure sinks more than another, can cause major structural distortions. It typically results from inconsistent soil conditions or uneven loads. How to avoid it. Distribute structural loads evenly across the foundation. Use raft foundations or combined footings in areas with variable soils. Include settlement joints in long or large structures to accommodate slight movements. Seismic and environmental effects. In regions prone to earthquakes, floods, or frost, environmental factors can severely impact the foundation's integrity. For example, seismic waves can liquefy soil, causing sudden settlement or tilting. How to avoid it. Design foundations to resist seismic loads if in an earthquake-prone area. This may involve base isolation or special detailing. In cold climates, place foundations below the frost line to prevent frost heave. Use drainage and waterproofing techniques to prevent saturation and erosion in flood-prone zones. Signs of foundation problems. Recognizing the early warning signs can save thousands in repairs and prevent structural disasters. These include diagonal cracks on walls and ceilings, gaps between walls and floors, sloping or uneven floors, windows or doors that stick or won't close properly, visible foundation cracks. Regular inspections and monitoring can help detect issues before they worsen. How to fix and prevent future issues. If foundation problems are discovered, corrective measures might include underpinning, which strengthens the foundation by extending it deeper, slab jacking, which lifts a sunken slab back to its original level, installing drainage systems to manage water flow around the structure, retrofitting for seismic stability in older buildings. But prevention is always better than cure. Always start with a solid understanding of the site and invest in proper design, construction, and maintenance practices. Conclusion: foundation problems may begin below the surface, but their impact is visible across the entire structure. By taking soil conditions seriously, designing appropriately, maintaining good drainage, and following construction best practices, many common foundation issues can be entirely avoided. Whether you're building a house, a warehouse, or a skyscraper, never underestimate the power of a strong foundation. Thanks for joining us at Blueprint to Reality. If you found this guide helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and share it with fellow engineers and architecture lovers. Remember, what lies beneath your structure can make or break its future. Stay grounded and build strong.